Checking out the show. Let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video. That way you'll be in the loop. Family, make sure you select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get any. If you're using your mobile phone and if you're expecting to get alerts on your mobile phone, make sure you download the YouTube app. Otherwise, you're not going to get alerts on your mobile app. You're not going to get them at all. You got to download the YouTube app in order to get your alerts. That's why a lot of y'all don't get y'all alerts, because y'all don't have the YouTube app downloaded. So you got to download the YouTube app if you want to get your alerts when I go live. You dig what I'm saying? Download the YouTube app and then select alerts, and make sure you select all alerts. All alerts, okay? I'm gonna give a few shout outs before I go in right quick, because I like to show my appreciation for my people. You dig what I'm saying? Let's see who's in the house. Who we got? Joanne Lanier, what's up? I see Chana, what's up? Loretta, Frank White, what it do? 2L2, 2LT2. Eva McKenzie, Whitney Harris, Tina Miller, Zay, what up? What's up, Sam? Miami, Florida in the building. Hernando Bronson, what's up? Boxing Conversations with Reggie. Reggie, what you think about that Clarissa Shields fight? Brother Man 7, Eric Reynolds, Emery Wright, all due respect, brother. Stephen Wren, what's up? What's up, Steven Gregor? Audit them. That's right, audit them. Audit them. Trayvon Davis. That's a dope name right there. Trayvon Davis. Trayvon. Brad Baker, what's up? What's up, Cassandra B? Yolanda Frierson, Laura Thomas, Marlon Reed, Flo Wright Plumbing. What's up? Salute to the business entrepreneur. It's a hard knock life. Bree Jet, what's up? What it do? I see Rodney Jackson. Who is that? Boy Blaze 2002. What's up? Appreciate you. Boy Blaze dropped something off in the offering, man. See, not all offerings are bad now. You rocking with the people. People gonna rock with you. Okay, we got Big Jeff. We got Linford Barnes, Joanne Littleton, Rusky Rue, Sandra Fields, Nidra King, and I'm going in. I'm going in right here, fam. So, let me pull up the story here. This is a story that I found on TMZ, where you have this airplane passenger who was tackled after yelling, "Death to America," on a flight. Death to America. But wait, there's more. He also yelled, "Death to Trump," midair. Yeah, dude had to be tackled. Here's a story. So it says a passenger on an airline leaving London was forced to the ground after he stood in the middle of the cabin and started shouting threats. And it all went down on video. Easyjet flight 609 took off from Luton Airport near England's capital at around 7 a.m. local time Sunday morning, headed for Glasgow when a man is said to have left the bathroom on the plane and began making a scene. Video captured by one person on the flight shows the man screaming out, "Death to America, death to Trump." Donald Trump is in Turnberry, a small village about an hour from Glasgow, playing golf as usual while crises are happening all over the country, all over the world. There's unrest, and he's out playing golf. Yeah, so they made sure that they added at a golf course at a resort that he owns. The individual on the plane began to shout out, "Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar," a phrase meaning God is most great. This is a phrase that's used by Muslims in prayer, but the phrase has become associated in Western world with Islamic extremism in recent years. Finally, one passenger tackled him and he wrestled the man to the ground before the plane ultimately reached Glasgow. According to reports, authorities confirmed there were no explosives on the plane. Easyjet released a statement about the incident, confirming the incident, and called and said it was safe. They said that they're calling the safety and well-being of their customers and crew their highest priority. Family, I absolutely would have whooped on that boy's head if I would have been on that plane and he would have yelled out, "Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar." You already know it's a wrap. I'm pretty sure, can you imagine being on a plane and somebody yelling that out? Knowing what has happened in the past? Knowing that that's usually one of those signs if somebody just yell out in public, they about to blow something? Can you imagine what was going through the people's head that was on that plane? Think about that. Because that's one of our worst fears, right? When we're on the plane. You know, you got the idea that that something mechanical could happen, but you also are constantly thinking about these nuts that would just blow everybody up because they are following some type of cause or command. So that is a big fear for a lot of people. So the plane was filled, and I'm sure those people were traumatized when they heard him jump up and say that. So I've already thought about it, fam. If anybody ever says something like that while I'm on a plane, I'm gonna get dead on their ass. I ain't taking no, look fam, you ain't got a shot no way. You know, you may as well fight back. It should not be any type of compliance whatsoever. You may as well fight back, man. You ain't got no choice. You gotta fight, you may as well fight. If I go down, literally, I'm gonna go down fighting. They not gonna have it their way. It ain't McDonald's, it ain't Burger King around here. They're not having it their way. I'm getting something off. When they find the bodies, they're gonna be like, they're gonna have to do some DNA though to figure out who did it to them though. They're gonna say, Willie D gouged that damn fool eyes out, both of them. I bit his nose off. I'll bite a plug out of his ass. I don't need no weapons. That's all I need is these and these teeth. These teeth are strong. I use these teeth, these headbutts, everything. Man, I'm using everything. Yeah. So, to the guy that tackled that uncivilized mutt, I ain't got no problem with that, man. Salute, salute, salute. You got to take action, man. You got to take action. And that goes to show you, once again, fam, why we're stronger when we stick together. That man took action, not just for himself, not just for his family, for his future, but for everybody else on that plane. And once he took action, really, that's when the other ones started taking action. I don't know what the hell they was waiting on. Like, this fool just stood up in the middle of the plane and screamed, Allah Akbar. Oh yeah, I'm finna get right with him. I'm finna get dead on his head. Under any other circumstances, just saying Allah Akbar is, it's cool. That's a greeting. It's peace, what I'm saying? It's a peaceful greeting, But, we have grown in Western civilization, we have learned to associate that, and this is not by free will. This has been forced on us. We see these type of things being yelled out oftentimes before something explodes. So anybody who would have made a move on that fool would have been well within their rights, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He was trying to instill fear in people. He knew that would shake people up. Beautiful thing though, that that plane landed safely and everybody was good. Again, salute to that dude, because you got to take action. If I know it's going down, man, if it's going down, let's get it over with. If it's going down, let's get it over with. It's not going to be on your terms, so I'm finna shake it up. Whatever you thinking, however you think it's going to go down, it ain't going down like that. I'm shaking it up. I'm shaking it up. You're going to have to call your boss. They did not go like I thought they would go. I don't know, the rapper, Willie D. I got one eye, I can't see. Damn, it take me 30 minutes to call you. I'm going to shake it up, man. What's up, April Coleman? Turn that cap lock off for me, fam. Christopher Marsh, what's up? C. Marie, turn that cap lock off for me, fam. Duke 951. Hannibal Barker, what's up? What's up, Connie? Shake it up. See Lucas. Shake it up. What's up, Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones, Reggio. What it look like? Vicky Slaughter. Royce Warren. What's up, Royce? Damon Hill. Ruski. What it do? Neek Joe. Nita B. Vixtex. Hey, Charleston Fortson. Sheila Davison, what's up? If you're just not joining, fam, we're talking about this guy who was aboard a Easyjet airplane who was tackled after yelling out "Death to America" on the flight. Yeah. He also yelled out "Death to Trump." Death to Trump. He's obviously not MAGA. So this happened on an airplane leaving London. That airplane was forced to the ground after he stood in the middle of a cabin and started shouting threats. And it all went down on video, fam. Easy Flight 609 took off from Luton Airport near England's capital at around 7 a.m. local time Sunday morning, headed for Glasgow, when a man is said to have left the bathroom on the plane and began making a scene. He left the bathroom on the plane. He going to the bathroom and then come out talking about Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar, man. If y'all want to look up the video, you can. I can't play the video. Some videos I will play. I've actually just started playing videos. Some I will show. Others I'm not going to show. It just depends. I got to have a good feeling about it. I don't necessarily have a good feeling about videos when I'm covering certain stuff. I don't know how the owner might react to the videos. They might allow other people to use the video and then try to block me. You know, try to get at YouTube and hit me with a copyright strike. So I got to be careful about posting videos that are not owned by me. And posting a video, I don't care, any one single video, is not worth having the platform taken down. But this video was captured by one person on the flight, and it showed the man screaming out, "Death to America, death to Trump." Donald Trump is in Turnberry, a small village about an hour from Glasgow, doing what he do best. Well, he don't really do it best, but doing what he loved to do, play golf. Well, he loved to do some other stuff too, but play golf. That's what he's doing right now. While everybody else in the country is worried about everything going on around the world, but especially in this country, people worried about their jobs, people worried about buying groceries, the price of groceries, their rent going up. They're worried about social unrest. All of these issues are going on in this country, and he over there in London playing golf, kicking it. So yeah, so the dude screamed Allah Akbar, which means God is most great. It's used by Muslims in prayer. God is most great. So finally, we had this one passenger who tackled this nut and wrestled him to the ground before the plane ultimately reached Glasgow. According to reports, authorities confirmed there were no explosives on the plane. Easyjet released a statement about the incident, confirming the incident and calling the safety and well-being of our customers and crew their highest priority. China, what's up? China Carter is in the house. She stepped in. And where is Miss Jazzy? What's going on with Miss Jazzy? We need to check up on Miss Jazzy. What's up with Miss Jazzy? Family, I do believe because Trump is in office, America is more hated than it's ever been. But make no mistake, America's always been hated, even by their allies, some of their allies. I would say all of their allies. The only reason why some of these countries mess with America is because they need that military protection. That's it. Otherwise, they wouldn't touch America with a 10-foot pole. Most of them look down on American culture anyway, for good reason. Most of them look down on American culture. If you travel outside of the U.S., you will see that outside of this bubble, it ain't what you think it is. Most Americans live in a bubble. All we know is what we know right here and what we can see in this country. That's it. All we know is that. Even when we go outside of the country, most of us only go outside of the country for, maybe a week or two at the most. And going out of the country for a week or two is not going to really give you a good idea of what it's like to live in that country. Because if you're only in the country for 1 or 2 weeks, hell, you got take off 2 days right there just for traveling. Then so now you're down to 12 days. You got 12 days to see everything. So most of what you're experiencing in the country, when you get there, is just trying to go around and see historical sites. You want to visit museums. If they have theme parks, you want to go to the theme park. You want to go to you want to go to the most popular landmarks. That's what you do when you go out of the country. For the first, whether you're there for 3 days or 2 weeks, that's what you mostly spend your time doing. So you really don't get a chance to get acclimated to the culture. You really don't get a chance to get acclimated to societal norms. But I would employ every single American to try to live outside of America at least 6 months to a year. Just do it. You will thank yourself, because you will see that the world is actually bigger than the United States. So that's why even when I do stuff, everything that I do, if I'm doing something business-wise, I'm not focused on the American market solely. I think globally. Anything that I'm doing business-wise, I think globally. Maybe I might start something in the U.S., but I'm starting it with the idea of scaling. I'm thinking, how am I going to scale this to reach people in other countries? Because the world is bigger than the United States, unbeknownst to some Americans. A lot of Americans think the world revolves around America. If America was wiped off the map right now, the world would go on. Does that put everything in perspective for you? The world would actually go on if America was wiped off the map right now. The world would survive. Hell, I think the world might even thrive. Because America got its hands in everything diabolical. Everything. Puppeteering. Everywhere. All over the globe. I know some of y'all Americans, y'all don't like it when a black man says something about America that ain't cool. When y'all say it, it's cool, but when we say it, oh, you guys hate America, go back to Africa. I plan to go to Africa. I ain't never been, but I plan to go. I'm gonna make it my business to get to Africa next year. By next year, I'm gonna go. And I think I'm going to go to dun, dun, dun. I'm gonna let y'all tell me where y'all think I'm going. I got it in my mind where I'm gonna go right now. Tell me where you think I'm gonna go. I'm going to Africa. I'm going to Africa next year. What do you think? Where do you think my first stop is going to be? Now, y'all know me, fam. I'm going to be on some progressive stuff. So, I'm going to be trying to go. Yeah, I'll be trying to go somewhere where I can build. Kina Faso, hey man, I'd like to visit that just to shake Ibrahim's hand. I'd like to go there just to shake his hand. Just get off the plane, shake his hand, turn back around and go back. Just fly out there, get off the plane, step onto the soil, you know, shake his hand, turn around and get back on the plane. Just to do that. Now, I'll stay longer, but I'm saying if I could just do that, I would be cool. Yeah, man, I can appreciate a real soldier. Wouldn't that be Tanzania? Would not be Nigeria. Although I think Nigeria is cool. I think it's cool, but I would not be Nigeria. When I look at, it wouldn't be Rwanda. When I look at it wouldn't be Egypt or Zimbabwe or Senegal. When I look at the overall landscape of Africa and I look at all of the countries that has the most growth opportunity and that are modernized already, Ghana tops my list. I look at Ghana. When I look at how welcoming of Black Americans that the president is, and all of the officials, the public officials are in Ghana, I think Ghana is leading the way for acceptance of Black people. See, it's one thing to want to go somewhere, but it's a whole other thing to be welcomed, you know. And it's one thing to be welcomed, but it's a whole other thing to be requested. Like, come, we want you here. We want you. We want you. Come, please come. Help us build. Yeah, that's different. That hits different. That's why Ghana is my first. Cape Town, homie, don't think so. Cape Town is still kind of ran by them people. Yeah, Cape Town is greatly influenced by them people. I need to go somewhere where there's some real leadership, man. Well, I ain't gonna get sold out. Yeah, Nigeria is not it. That's not it. And it's important too to go somewhere where the military is being built up. African countries need to build their military up. They got to build their military up. Because right now, the world looking at Africa like a big old lick. They looking at Africa like food. Like, if we decided we wanted to ride on you, what you gonna do about it? So they went in there and knocked off Muammar Gaddafi. No, they knocked off Gaddafi like it wasn't nothing. Just went in there and took him out and kept it moving. And not one country stood up and resisted. Not one, not even in Africa. Not even in Africa. But if Africa had a real military, a strong military, a get with your ass military, it would have never happened, because they would have known what come with that. And that happened on Barack Obama's watch, by the way. Mr. Jones, what's up? What's up, Raymond Seabury? Raymond Seabury? Vanessa Dora Hill. Vanessa, is that your whole name, Vanessa Dora? Or is it Vanessa and then your middle name is Dora and then Hill? If your first name is Vanessa Dora, all one word, that's dope. I ain't got no problem with that. Franklin Whitson, what's up? Anonymous Lee. Ray, what's up? Raina has stepped in the house. What Vanessa talking about? Oh, she said she added Dora. Okay. Okay. Vanessa. Machiavelli out of Detroit. Dear Sanders. Carsha Hines. What's up, Carsha? Santana Jackson. What it do, Michigan? By way of Louisiana. By the way, we just set Louisiana on fire for the pop-up tour. New Orleans was off the chain. If you're not familiar, fam, go to Ease the Brand on Instagram. Ease the Brand, E-A-S-E the Brand on Instagram. And this is where you can go and get your clear grill protector. It's a device that helps protect your teeth when you wear your mouth grill. Yeah, invented by my goddaughter. Check it out, fam. The brand is on fire. So I'm out here on a promo tour with her, well, pop-up tour with her, helping to spread the word. It's been crazy. Every city, off the chain, every city. Let me see, what's next? I think, what's the next city? I think, is it Chicago? I think Chicago is next, then New York, then Dallas. Or is it? It's either Chicago and Dallas, or I mean Chicago and New York, or New York and Chicago, then Dallas. Right. Dallas is August 5th. Sean McDade, what up? Free Will. Mode or culture says probably fun visiting different cities, but it still work. True that. But I'm kind of like doing it under a different capacity now. I'm more on, on an administrative side of things. And whereas when I was traveling with the group, it was always, getting on stage and, long nights. It's like typically, because you're typically getting on stage between 11 and 1 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of times you don't even get into bed till 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Dora Armstrong. What's up, Raphael? Raphael Lagandi. Or is that, no, that's not Gandhi, that's Lagand, I think. Lagand. Valerie Bronson. Unreal estate agent. Unreal estate agent, that's dope. Just to recap, fam, can you imagine being on a plane with all of your thoughts that you already have about the dangers of flying, right? And some dude who looks to be, especially, even if you didn't see his face and saw that he was a Middle Eastern dude, even if you just heard somebody just yell, Allah Akbar, you're like, man, you got to spring into action. If it's going down, let's get it over with. You're not finna do it on your terms. You're not finna be like, everybody stay calm. Stay calm. I'll do it. Then you're going to have to come on and do it then. You're going to have to come on with it. Right then and there. It's almost akin to like a kidnapping, especially like for a woman, right? Don't get in that car. Don't ever get in that car. Because if you, think about it, fam. They pull a gun on you and tell you, get in the car. and you get in the car because you believe they won't kill you. They say, get in the car. And you get in the car because you believe maybe they won't kill you if you get in the car. You're trusting somebody who's committing a crime. You're trusting a stranger who's committing a crime of kidnapping you. Does that make sense? No. I ain't never getting in the car. Never. Whatever's going to happen, let it go down right here. We're going to pop it off right here. Go ahead on and pop off right here so we can make sure the cameras know where to look. We can get people outside immediately. People come running outside, looking, seeing where your ass, what kind of car you getting in, seeing where you run. Whatever's going to pop off, let it pop off right here, right now. I ain't getting in the car. You get in that car, buddy, you might not never, ever be seen again. Now, I'm taking my chances with my instincts. If it's going down, let's get it over with. Don't ever get in that car. Don't get in that car. You better scream, bite, pluck, dig, pinch, scratch, whatever you gotta do. Stick, whatever you gotta do. Poke, you better do something. Don't get in that car. Abdul Ali Muhammad says, stop this American crap. You can't stop American crap. You can't stop American crap. What's up, Mike Lewis? Also, fam, make sure you subscribe. If most of y'all use y'all mobile phones, right, to subscribe. So I wanted to show y'all something. No, well, I can't show you right now, but I'll just tell you. A lot of y'all say that y'all don't get, most of y'all say y'all don't get y'all notifications when I go live. You say you don't get your notifications when I go live. I spoke with YouTube, my YouTube manager directly, and she told me the reason is because you guys are using your mobile phones and you are not selecting notifications on the mobile app. You can't just go on the YouTube website and sign up to get your alerts. You have to download the app. You got to download the YouTube app and you have to select notifications from there. And that's that bell, that little bell you're gonna see. After you select notifications, you have to select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get any. And when you select all notifications, that means you're getting all notifications from me. Not everybody else, but from me. You're getting all notifications from me. So select all notifications. That's how you get your notifications. And I've been going through this for months, actually for about 3 years now. But we finally got to the bottom of it. The woman told me that, y'all are using your mobile phones. Most of you use your mobile phones. And 50%, it was actually 52% of you are using your mobile phones and you do not have your notifications on through the app. So you got to download the YouTube app and select notifications to get your notifications from me. That's how you get your notifications if you're using your mobile phone. Don't say I didn't warn you. I think I may start doing something like that every now and then, just yelling out a couple of lyrics, just out of nowhere, just hitting y'all with a couple of lyrics. Some of y'all still don't know that, some of you new guys, a lot of y'all are new, and y'all don't know that I used to rap. Well, I guess I still do rap. I'm a specialist now. I come out every now and then and hit them with something. But I guess once a rapper, always a rapper. But a lot of y'all don't know. Yeah. You don't know. You've been listening to me for 2-3 years on YouTube, and you don't know. You listening to one of the best to ever do it. One of the best to ever do it. Yeah. Yeah, so probably at least once a week somebody hit me up. I didn't know you was in the Ghetto Boys. I didn't know you was in the Ghetto Boys. Because I very seldom talk about the music on my podcast because I'll be trying to get to the information. I'll be trying to hit you with the news you can use, you know? So I don't talk about my time with the Ghetto Boys a lot on this podcast. But if you know, you know. And if you didn't know, now you know. What's up, Trayvon Martin? Never worked with Big L. All right, fam, go ahead. Good. I'll take some questions. I'll go ahead and take some questions about music. Fire off. I do reserve the right to answer, though, because some of this stuff y'all may ask me, I might be saving for my book. So, and the book is written. Oh yeah, when it come out, we'll shake up some things. What's up, Billy Williams? AMN, what up? Sweet Beloved wants to know what's my rapping name. Willie D. Ooh, Willie. Dun, dun, dun. How many children do you have? Are you a grandpa? No, I'm not. I got 2 kids, and I'm not a grandpa. Angela Knox, what's up? Appreciate you. Do you think, T. Gallalagha says, do you think you and Face would do something on the big stage again? I would love to see that. Hell no. Hell no. No. No, I'm just messing with y'all. Hey, who knows, fam? Time is the only manifestation of truth. If I had to take a wild guess, I would probably say yeah, but ain't nothing scheduled, and there is nothing in the foreseeable future, so I don't know. Patricia Arnold. Y'all remember that? Dope. Ray Ray says, who's your favorite artist and why? Stevie Wonder. Because Stevie did everything your favorite artist ever did blind. Rock B, you feel like there's a difference between music artists and musicians? Well, absolutely. Uh, it's two different lanes. But at the end of the day, they're both artists. And so there's a lot of similarities in their temperament. Um, yeah. You remember when Erykah Badu said, because I'm an artist, I'm serious about, I think she said I'm serious, or did she say sensitive about my SHIT, right? That's an artist. You know, that's a producer. Musicians, very much so, um, you know, introspective and serious, you know, about their art, their craft. Trayvon says, how many years did you box? Started boxing when I was 11, and I boxed up till 18. Um, I stopped after I won the Texas Golden Gloves, and I turned pro. I had a few pro fights. I think I must have been maybe 32 or something like that. I can't remember. What's up, Maria Harris? Santana, what it do? Immortal Soul says, why you whoop Melly Mel like that? Hey, hey man, it had to be me or Mel. You know, Mel is a good dude. I like Melly Mel. Melly Mel is a good dude. Over the years, um, I don't know. I guess I almost wish we hadn't fought because people always bring it up, and you know I'm not gonna dodge it, but I kind of almost wish we hadn't fought. You know, because you know Mel is you know one of my inspirations for hip hop. But it was all in fun when we boxed. It was all in fun. So I thought it was just gonna be that boxing match and everything was gonna be over and we go back to living our lives. But people won't let it die down. They won't let it go. Especially New Yorkers. New Yorkers will be the main ones. Be like, man, that fight, woo, 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 woo. I'd be like, hey, man, you know. I tell you what, but if it had to be a winner, it had to be a winner, had to be a loser. And I'm glad I was the winner because boy, had I lost that fight, they would be they would be on my head about it. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Fly, Eagles, fly. Bucker Howard. What's up, Bucker Howard? Jermaine Jenkins. Who's your top 5 outside of yourself? 0. Tupac. Chuck D, Ice Cube. And, let's see. Let's see. Okay, who would I give that coveted 5th spot to? I would probably say, that's a tough one. I would probably say Rakim. I'd probably go with Rakim. Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go with Rakim. Who's your favorite team? Please don't say the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, you ain't got to say please. I won't say the damn Cowboys. Cowboys used to be Cowboys has never been my favorite team, but they used to be one of my favorite teams till I found out what type of dude Jerry Jones was, the owner. The Steelers is my favorite team. The Steelers. Now, I got to go with the Texans because that's the home team. So if it came down to it and the Steelers met the Texans some kind of way in the Super Bowl, which they can't because they're in the same division. But if they were planning to go to the Super Bowl, I got to rock with Texans because what it would mean for the city. It would be a good look for the city, you know. So anybody that's put some shine on the city that's going to make the city look good, I got to rock with them. So I'm going to be home team first. As much as I love the Steelers, that's my team. You know, I got to defer to the Texans. So I'm going to rock with the home team first. H-Town, baby. So it's going to be Texans. And then the Steelers. Now, I'm actually now a fan of, you know what, I liked Philadelphia before, but I'm really, really liking them now that Jalen Hurts is there because Jalen Hurts is a Houston boy. And plus, Wallow and Gilly is out there, and those are my homies, and I love the fact that they were happy. I love to see my people have a good time and be, you know, and really be happy. They're not regular fans. So, because I got friends in pretty much every state you can name, but they're not really fanatics like Gillie and Wallow are fanatics. They are crazy about the home team. So I actually enjoyed seeing them excited about having, a competitive team all year and a team that eventually went to the Super Bowl and won it all. To see my homeboys excited to see my homeboys happy. If I couldn't get it with my team, who better to see enjoying that type of those type of festivities and having that type of excitement than my homeboys. So that in that order, man. Texans, Steelers, Philadelphia. In fact, Philadelphia got in front of the Steelers because of Jalen Hurts and Wallow and Gillie. So I put Philly ahead of the Steelers this year, well, the past year, for this Super Bowl. I put them past. I put them ahead of them because I wanted to see Philly win. But the Cowboys, nah, man, not the Cowboys. Plus the Cowboys, they got a bunch of Chuck and Jivers who play for them. I don't like them Chuck and Jiver dudes. They got Chuck and Jivers. Yeah, them dudes over there, them yes men, them boys bow down. They ain't got no spine. When Jerry Jones told them, man, you better get out there on that field and play or you ain't gonna have no job, all of them got scared. All they dumbasses had to do is stick together. All they had to do is stick together and Jerry Jones would have backtracked. Because Jerry Jones liked money more than he liked anything. All they had to do is stick together. They were scared out of their minds. I mean, zero heart, zero backbone, zero. He sunned all of them. Not one Dallas Cowboy got back down and kneeled. Not one. Instead of them kneeling for the cause, they kneeled to kiss Jerry Jones' feet. Some of them kissed his ass on the way down to his feet. So I don't like them. I don't respect them. Always Something says, have you ever thought about signing a rapper or a group if you haven't already? So I am kind of like, I got my sights on it. Let me just say it like that. I got my sights on it. One of the things that made me wait so long is just the fact that it's more about personality and image than it is music now. Like, a lot of these guys that are out right now, you hear about them more from their antics, stuff outside of the studio than in the studio. You don't really hear about the music. They're not being celebrated for their music. They're being celebrated for online antics and things that they do outside of music. So as a real artist, somebody who takes lyricism seriously, who take hip hop seriously, it just hadn't been something that have excited me lately. But I do like the idea of creating stars. I like that. I like to see people come from the infant stages, from modest beings, and going to the top, like going as high as they can go. That is a beautiful thing to see when you know somebody's journey, when you were there from day one and you had a part in it, especially if you play a part in it. That's even better if you play a part in it. So I like that. I like that. So, but one of the things about a lot of the artists today is that you got to be careful, because a lot of them, they come with a bunch of drama, and I ain't trying to be associated with a bunch of drama. If they ain't got their mind right, I'm not about to play psychologist. I'm not doing no holding no hands. I'm not doing none of that. If they got their mind right, first of all, you got to understand what type of opportunity this is. If you can't respect that, you can't respect my time, you can't respect the fact that I could have dealt with any up-and-coming aspiring artists out there, but I chose you, and you can't respect that. You can't respect my time. You can't respect it by, putting in the work that it takes and having that work ethic and that drive. Man, if I got to wake you up to get on a plane or wake you up to come to the studio, remind you, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. You either got it together or you don't, because I don't really need it. I'm doing it really for the love more than anything. I'm doing it because it's something that I love to do, because I got other things that I make a lot more money doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to ever make another record. Never. I don't need to ever get on stage again, ever. So if I do it, I'm going to do it because it's something I want to do, not because it's something I have to do. Always something. What up? All right, fam, I think that's my time. I appreciate y'all joining the live. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, Connie, I sure do. Oh, yeah. I sure do. Yeah, let's see. All right, fam, that's it. I appreciate y'all. What's up, Brandy? I think you late. It's my first time seeing you. X, my name, LS. All right, fam, that's my time. Appreciate y'all. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I got at least 2 more videos coming up tonight, so be ready, fam. Until then, enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. Sean Lunatic, no more talk.